Welcome back everyone to the Merciful Metal channel, or if you're new here, welcome. Um, I've been watching some VC videos lately, and recently Mike and Jurgen have been on some metal rant kick. I love it. So I thought I would stir the pot a little more with the topic that I'm going to talk about here today. You've probably read it in the title something, but the idea of this video is kind of want to see your guys' reaction, but if you know this channel, if you've watched my videos, if you know me, you know that my taste in metal is different. Um, and not different like bands, because yeah, most of the stuff that I listen to, a lot of people know it. There's a lot of obscure stuff that I listen that most people don't know of. But there's one strange thing about me and my collection that I wanted to share today with you guys. Is that I kind of missed the surface metal bands, if you know what I mean, the major metal bands. So I'm going to show you guys some stuff from my collection, and just give you that perspective from what I have and what I don't, because some things are, there's a lot of stuff, a lot of major bands that you would think every VC metal channel is like obligated to have in their collection. Obviously not mandatory, but you know what I mean. You would expect this stuff in everyone's collection who listens to metal, but not this guy. I'm weird. I'll give you one example right away. Over here, these are 3 records that I am probably most proud of to have in my collection. That are the first 3 Reta Blanca records. There you go. I've shown them in a video, showed them in videos multiple times, so I won't show them here too much. It's an Argentinian heavy metal band from the late 80s, early 90s. And those were rarities, gems. These 3 records are really hard to obtain here in Europe. They're expensive as fuck. But I have all 3 of, like, they have more stuff, but those 3 first records of them are really like the treasure to me. In perspective, alright, in perspective to that shit, I only have 1 record of Judas Priest in my collection. This really is the only Judas Priest record I have on vinyl. So that already kind of gives you that perspective of what we are going to talk about. It's weird, I know, and I'll try to explain it in this video if I don't forget it and ramble away. But yeah, that is my collection. It's strange. Those major metal bands are kind of missing in my collection. Another example, I don't own any records at all from a band like Black Sabbath. There is not a record in my collection here from Black Sabbath. I know it sounds kind of fucking blasphemy for a metalhead, for a heavy metal record channel, but it's true. I don't own any physical media of a band like Black Sabbath. You gotta understand here. It's not that I don't like these bands. It's not that I hate these bands. It's just that I kind of missed the train on them, and right now I just they don't do really anything for me. I think it's kind of a modern issue, if you get where I'm going, because right now, because of the internet, because of streaming, because of whatever, everything, most of the stuff pretty much from all over the world is available with a few clicks, a few searches. So this whole world of hidden heavy metal, obscure old heavy metal is just out there for me to find. Um, it's all out there. So kind of a band like Black Sabbath, yeah, they. I know, like, I fully respect their contribution to heavy metal. Without them, this wouldn't be here. I'm not shitting on that. I don't hate the band, like I said. It's just that they, right now, at the moment, they just don't do it for me. They don't stir anything for me inside. It's um same with a band like Kiss. There's no Kiss in here, and um again, I don't hate the band, but like Kiss is, I never really got in their music. It never clicked for me. There's so much other stuff going on that piques my interest more than a band like Kiss, such a major band. I just don't care. It never really clicked with me. I never felt anything from it. So why? Because it's a major and popular band, would I try to force it and invest my time in it? Well, I can just search for other random obscure stuff. You know what I mean? It's the stuff I like, just digging um, in dusty record bins instead of going to the fucking Kiss bin, whatever. I don't care. I don't. It doesn't do anything for me. Um, Here's another example. This is my only Megadeth record. Um, I don't know, original Canadian pressing, something like that. This is another example of one of these bands that is. It's an immortal band. These guys will be around forever for generations of new metalheads to come. It's this stuff that will be around forever. Um, so I would, it's also a matter of like if I am in a record store and I see another Megadeth record, like don't get me wrong. Again, I love Megadeth. They were a huge band for me when I got into heavy metal, just as Metallica. Also got it here, Metallica. I only have two Metallica records. It's Ride Lightning and like a live bootleg of Jason Newsted's first live show. These are the only two Metallica records that I have. Love Kill Them All, Master of Puppets is great, but I rather spend my money in a record store on like a like an obscure unknown metal band instead of Master of Puppets. It doesn't have that thing for me anymore, if that makes any fucking sense at all. Um, yeah, like I said, these guys are immortal. They will be around forever, so I don't feel the need to have it in my collection. If like the fucking Reta Blanca records that I showed. It's not a popular band. They're quite obscure, at least outside of Argentina. Um, I have like a special click with records like that, um, and I want to collect of that stuff because it's kind of buried away in time. It's kind of forgotten within like heavy metal. So you really gotta know that stuff. You really gotta like it for it to show up. But I mean, everyone and their fucking mother knows a band like Iron Maiden. So I would rather like collect the more obscure and forgotten stuff in my own collection instead of stuff that is in every record store forever, you know? Um, Motorhead. I don't own any fucking Motorhead records. And that is because I don't like Motorhead. I don't know if I've said it on this channel again. Liam, I hope we can still be friends, but I don't like Motorhead. That's another reason I simply can dislike a band. And again, because I feel like there are some fucking sensitive snowflakes in there. I don't hate Motorhead. I respect their contribution to heavy metal and their whatever. I feel stupid that I even have to explain this. But I just don't like Motorhead. I don't like Lemmy's voice. I don't like any of their songs. It never clicked for me, so why would I have something of a band that I don't like in my collection? And just because it's a big major band that most people love, I don't care. If it doesn't do anything for me, then I'm not buying it, you know? If you like Motorhead, if you love Motorhead, if you have a tattoo of Motorhead, um, all fine for you, perfect. If you love that music, great, go listen to it. But it's just not a band for me, so I don't own any Motorhead. Um, and maybe it's just you know, I can always come around to stuff. You know, maybe in a few years I fucking love Ace of Spades. I don't know, maybe. Um, just like I said with the Black Sabbath thing, I don't hate Black Sabbath. I mean, especially their Ronnie James Dio era. Fuck, like who doesn't like Dio? Well, I mean, if there's people who don't like Motorhead, then there's obviously people who don't like Dio. But yeah, Dio, great singer. So I obviously like those records, but again, with that Metallica example and the Kiss example, if I'm in a record store, I'm not going to browse through the Black Sabbath uh, part. I'm not going to browse through the Iron Maiden part. You know, it's not not the stuff that I'm looking for. Um, let's see if I can, because those were all like pretty major bands. I don't own anything from Cannibal Corpse. Just one of these bands that just slipped me. I don't know, never really. You know, I've obviously known about Cannibal Corpse. I've heard their songs. I actually love their live videos. Corpse Grind is great, and Alex Webster is such a fucking beast on the bass guitar. But just the music, I don't know. Maybe I just need to have a good listen, whatever. But yeah, my point is I don't have any Cannibal Corpse albums. Another one, Metal T, Aaron. Sorry to say, but I don't have any Manila Road records in my collection. I know it's not as major of a band as Motorhead or something, but it's also one of these underground household names, Manila Road. Um, I do fucking like Crystal Logic. I'm still looking for a copy of that. It just never came around for me. But that's about it. Um, Iron Maiden, I do have a lot of Iron Maiden stuff in my collection, so don't pull out your pitchforks for that one. Let's see if there's like something more, I think I already mentioned my major examples of Black Sabbath, Motorhead, Kiss. Like I said, Judas Priest only have one record of these guys, only have one Megadeth record. Um, so yeah, I think I've talked enough about this. I'm pretty rambling on right now. I think the video has been going on long enough as well. If you're still here and not unsubscribed already because of my weird ass opinion, but if you unsubscribed, then good. I don't want you here. Because let's be honest, you're going to this channel to find some obscure stuff. That's what you get. Yeah. Let's see if there is anything more that I can just mention very quick like this. No, I think that was it. Again, I don't hate any of these bands. I respect them and their contribution to the music, whatever, but I think I'm going to repeat myself here anyway. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed this little rambling. I think for most of you guys, this stuff, if you know me, it didn't really come as a surprise, I imagine. But if you are a new subscriber and you're like, what the fuck, this guy doesn't even have a Black Sabbath record, unsubscribe, then it's also fine. So yeah, I have some videos coming up that I want to make. I'm still very busy again with work, blah blah blah. There's a lot of Russian and like Soviet metal that I still want to show, and some other stuff, whatever. So I hope you guys stay around. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys have a great day. Let me guys know what you thought of this. If there's anything of these major bands you think I need to check out, or if you think I'm a tool, I don't know, let me know. Love to chat with you guys. Leave a comment, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye.